Hi.
Hello.
She's not focused. She's playing her game.
That's
She's
okay.
finishing
No,
now.
she's
Just this
fine.
level.
You're fine. Do what you got to do.
Zachary, don't
You're
start
on-
stuff.
He made fun of me because I was yawning the one time.
Well, she was yawning because
Well, that's the kind of energy you want to bring to
Oh
a
yeah,
podcast.
yeah. You want to bring that? Yeah, that's right.
You're listening to the podcast where we talk about life, sports, family, and everything in between. Welcome to Just Talking Out Loud with your hosts, Ron and Terry.
Hello and welcome to the show. I'm Ron,
And I'm Terry.
and our special guests are back, getting ready for after the holidays. Zach and Sarah.
Hi.
Hello.
She's not focused. She's playing her game.
That's
She's
okay.
finishing
No,
now.
she's
Just this
fine.
level.
You're fine. Do what you got to do.
Zachary, don't
You're
start
on-
stuff.
He made fun of me because I was yawning the one time.
Well, she was yawning because
Well,
we're
that's the kind of energy you want to bring to
Oh
a
yeah,
podcast.
yeah. You want to bring that? Yeah, that's right. No, it wasn't that. She was one time she was actually crocheting, and that was tough to.
Sarah does that when I play at the farmer's market. I'll be on the stage and she's behind me crocheting.
Not changing the words to the music.
Focus.
It's like, I'm on the next verse. Where are you?
So, how was your holiday? How was your Christmas?
Well, Zach hates Christmas.
Zach hates every day.
Yeah. That's
Zach
true.
hates Christmas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he hates going to see people. He hates being around family.
You know where he gets it, don't you?
You.
I like Christmas though, but I like to stay
He
home.
said he'll like it eventually when he has kids. I said, well,
Oh,
can't you just like
you know
it
what?
now?
If you don't like it now, then
Well, no, he will. He'll like it because your kids are fun to watch open and stuff.
Well, then he said you don't have to go
You
anywhere with the
enjoyed
kids.
your kids.
Well, we go to
so
like
I had to
one
put all the
place.
Legos together.
And
The
he had
Legos.
the stickers on the turtle vans and sewers and stuff. The year that we got the turtle sewers was like bad because all the stickers had to go on the pieces before it went together. Because once you snapped it together, it wouldn't come back apart. And so you had to figure out where all these. It took him all day to put two sewers together. Well,
was
to
fun,
get the
though.
stickers on and everything.
Do you guys have a particular memory of a Christmas that was your favorite? Maybe it was a certain thing you really wanted when you were young. Maybe it's, sometime in the last couple of years. Just kind of, not you're still young. You're, only in your
I have a
20s.
memory I hated. Can I
Do
talk about
you?
That one first.
Yeah, that's
Well, because
fine.
my grandma always had, it was someone from the fire hall would dress up and come be Santa and like sneak in. Well, not sneak. He would knock on like the sliding glass doors
You would
downstairs and
break
come
in.
in. Yeah, he'd break in, which it was great when I was a kid. But then you got around teenage years and you obviously knew it was like Joe from the fire hall. And then I'd still have to sit on his lap. And I was like, this is weird. So Bella and I would hide in the bathroom and say that we had stomach aches. Santa was there.
Until the one time I haven't said Batman. Santa was hiding
came
in
in
the
the bathroom.
too.
That was just so awkward for me. Because you know what I mean? When you're little or like
That's-
teenager and awkward and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm getting too old
I
for
remember.
this.
I got the squirts. I can't come out. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. We'd be on our phones like, both of you were in there? Yeah.
Yeah, we're
sorry.
comforting each other. She's sitting on a bucket. Whatever it takes.
Whatever.
I brought a bucket in for her.
There was a Christmas where I got the blow up army tank. It was the inflatable
Yes,
army
and it
tank.
was down
yeah.
And it had like all the gear that came with it, the helmet and the jacket.
forgot about
and
that.
Do you have any pictures?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think you do.
yeah.
Wait, it's in your
do.
scrapbook.
And
Yeah.
I got Nerf guns with that too. And we
That's
had
awesome.
Oh,
and
we had
RJ
battles.
Nathan and I. Yeah, but we had battles
We had
like
battles.
with the tank, and the tank was like was the base and
Until it popped.
until it popped. Yeah, but that was a fun Christmas.
It didn't last long, did it? I think.
A few days.
Yeah.
No, I thought it lasted like a month or two.
Maybe.
It didn't seem long because it didn't last a whole year.
Isn't
No.
it funny how though it's something like that, which it was a blow up tank, probably didn't really cost that much. But
I
that
probably
was,
got it on
that's
sale.
something.
You know
Yeah,
what?
like
In the
stick with
summer,
you.
it probably went on sale, and I thought, oh, I bet Zachary would like that, and I just put
Yeah,
it
forget
away.
the
I
X.
thought that was awesome.
Forget the Xbox or the PlayStation. We
Yeah.
got this blow up tank.
And
Yeah,
that
And
was
some
it.
that
Nerf
was, that was a
guns.
lot of fun.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm still finding darts. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably.
We did for
That would-
years. We
that would
found
not
darts.
surprise me.
Oh my god, we had some battles on those. Oh,
The Nerf wars
Man.
were great in this house.
oh yeah.
When he was 1 or 2, RJ had a sleepover, and every kid here, there was like 10, 12 kids, they still talked about that sleepover when he graduated from high school because they were up all night playing capture the flag and Me and him sat behind the brown chair upstairs, and every time someone came by, he shot the little gun at him.
Yeah,
You're
you have
having a
to see the
blast.
picture because the tank was.
It wasn't
Oh, it
small.
took up. It
yeah,
took
it
up
could fit
Yeah.
all
a
three
quarter
of
of
us.
this room. Yeah,
It fit RJ, Nathan, and me in it.
A lot of this stuff wasn't
here.
here, obviously. But yeah, it's
We had that big
I
console
forgot about
TV
that.
over there, though. Remember?
oh, the one on the it was a floor model. Yeah.
From like the 1950s.
Yes.
No, it
You
wasn't.
had to
It
use
was
a
from
pair
the
of pliers.
80s.
I think you had to use a pair of pliers to turn the channels.
Yeah, because the
channel on
knobs all
TV.
fell off of it.
Oh my
They were-
gosh,
yeah.
are you serious?
Do you have a particular gift? He talked about the tank. Do you have a gift that, man, it really was?
Tamagotchi.
She's really thinking. She doesn't have it.
because I feel like they were all pretty awesome.
Okay,
I
well,
don't
that's
know why
good.
I can't think of
That
any
no, that's
particular. I guess I like giving gifts more than I like getting them.
oh, that's cool.
Like that's my
Well,
favorite
she's
thing.
very good at that.
You
Yeah,
are.
she is
You
very
are
good
good
No,
at
but
that.
see, this is why you should give bad gifts every year because then the special ones are memorable. See, if you get awesome gifts every year, then none of them matter.
But that's my favorite. It brings me joy.
None of them are special because they're all special. You know?
How about you? Do you remember getting something you really liked when you were little?
Yeah, we got a lot of. I mean, we got Evil Knievel trucks, and it was back in the day, and the motorcycle we got GI Joe. I really liked the GI Joe stuff because we had the truck and we had the gear. Oh, it was
Like a little locker with all the gear in it.
I didn't want for anything. Me, none of us, my brother, and my sister, we were very blessed. No two ways about it. It was pretty fun around Christmas time, and I didn't mind it because of all the food. And I think now I think back when I was younger, and you kind of I don't know. I don't want to say you take for granted, but you kind of as you get older, you start thinking, man, I wish I would have kind of soaked that in a little bit more.
Right.
Because the very special people in your life are not there anymore. And it was fun. There was fun times.
I mean, his
that we
grandparents
had.
bought for them, and then they were still alive to provide for all my kids, and they bought for them.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing that I kind of regret is now as I got older. I mean, I enjoyed everything, but I don't know if I really took it in thinking, this could be the last one. I think that scares me too is I noticed that all my cousins, we used to all get together, everybody, because my grandparents were still, and that was the center. That would brought my mom, her two sisters, all their kids came, kind of a center point. And once they passed away, then everybody started doing
Their
things
own
a little
thing.
separately. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because that's what I'm nervous about. What's gonna happen with my grandma?
Yeah, and that's what worries me about my mom. Mom, if you're listening, I'm not, we're not going anywhere anytime soon. But it is something that, it concerns me that I'm afraid we're gonna.
But
I hope it
Lisa will
doesn't
have her
happen.
own, and we'll have our
No,
own.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that'll happen. But
I think
never know.
Lisa,
you just
Jeff,
never know.
because there's only Lisa, Jeff, and you. I would think we'll still.
I think
all
we'll
get
be-
together.
yeah,
But you're
we'll be
all close,
connected,
Like
yes.
you're not super.
Even
far
if
apart.
we
Yeah.
take turns.
yes, right.
Well, what's the age difference between the three of you?
I'm 2 years older than Jeff, and then
He's 3 years older than Lisa.
yes, three or
You guys are all
four,
relatively pretty
very close. Yeah. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah. Anyway, okay. So we'll move on from the. Yeah.
See, that's how I was in Michigan. Most of my cousins lived in Michigan when I was little, and my grandmother's birthday was Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's kind of awesome.
So we went to grandma's for Christmas Eve, and my uncles would play the guitar, and we'd sing, and yeah, it was. There was like 14 of us, but not all of them lived in Michigan the whole time. My Aunt Barb lived in Vegas, but she lived for 2 or 3 years. They lived in Michigan, but my Aunt Ruth and my aunt. Well, it's us and my Uncle Butch. Uncle Butch has 4 kids. Aunt Ruth had 3, and us 4 were always there. And then different ones would come. And then the year that we moved here, we all went to Florida and had it in Florida that year. And I got Mooshore Pussycat,
Excuse me.
a stuffed cat.
That sounds like something you should go to see a doctor about. What do you think? Well, we were happy. Zach and Sarah came. Sarah made apple crisp. Oh my gosh,
that
Sarah,
was fun.
that was great. And you said you found that recipe from the Chubby Baker
Yeah, the chunky chef.
or Chunky Chef. Sorry.
Chubby Baker.
Check her out.
Chef.
She's awesome. I made 2 recipes off of there. She knows what she's talking about.
And I said, well, you don't want it. You don't, the one thing you want to do is, what's it called?
The chunky
Chunky Chef.
Chunky.
So what would I say?
The
Chubby Baker.
Chubby.
That's all. We should do a spin-off.
Wasn't even.
Chubby Baker.
Well, you don't want the anorexic. I can't say it now.
Wait a minute.
No, I blew
Anorexic.
the joke.
Anorexic
You don't want to
chef.
see an anorexic chef because they're not making good food. Because Zach had said you wanted. I almost said Chubby Baker. I did say it again,
Yeah.
but it was really good.
Oh, I
It was
think
really good.
Zach added the rum.
I know the rum.
I think it was a good choice.
I'm like, what is that? It was really good. And when he said rum, like, oh, okay, yes, I could taste the rum for sure.
idea.
It was very good.
Rather
It was a
have a-
spicy rum, so
Definitely
Yeah, it was
rather have
really good.
a chunky chef. What?
Say
He
four-
started this.
Say 3 times fast.
Chunky Chef, Chunky Chef, Chunky
Then a
Chef,
chubbed up baker.
Chubby Baker.
Then a chubbed up baker. Then a chubbed up baker.
Okay, so we got a couple things. We're gonna do a couple things here. First, I'm going to ask you what's the hardest thing to say. Then we're going to do on the second half. We're going to do things you've never ever done, which you might have done, but we'll find out with that. But first,
Dun, dun, dun.
first I want to ask you guys because this came up the other day. They wanted to ask how people came up with their dog's name. So all of you 3 you've had dogs when you were young. Sarah, you've had dogs, right? Most of your life.
Most of my life.
And Zach, you've had dogs most of your life too.
Oh,
And now the one that you he wasn't born when we had Ranger.
He's
So he kinda
married.
got-
He is named after the Power
Ranger.
Rangers.
The Power Ranger, right?
Oh, cute.
So-
They yell,
Go,
"Go
go,
puppy Ranger!"
Stop. That's freaking
So how did
adorable.
we'll start with you, Terry. Now you've had how many dogs in your
Oh,
lifetime?
gall.
There was
Do we need a
Mitzi,
calculator?
Pepper,
Do you know how you came up?
Sergeant, Corporal. The Sergeant and Corporal Gary and Martin named. They
They
were when I
served?
was a little young.
Been in
Okay.
the army.
And
Yeah,
You're thinking
Sergeant
about
and
the Army.
Corporal. Corporal was a little beagle, and Sergeant was a German Shepherd. And Mitzi was the one we had the longest. Me and Gianna.
I remember
named
Mitzi
her.
because
They
we
were
started
calling
dating.
her Sparky, and me and Gianna didn't. We changed it.
You changed it to Mitzi. Was there a reason?
I don't know.
Or where did you get Mitzi from? Like, where did you even get Mitzi from?
I don't know. Me and Janet came up with that, and then we put her in dog clothes and stuck her in the stroller.
This is my
She
baby
put up
Mitzi.
up with a lot of crap
What
from
kind of
us.
dog did you say?
She was a cockapoo, but she looked like a mini collie.
Oh, so she was tiny.
But she was a little bit bigger than all the rest. All the rest looked like cockapoo, like the mom, and she had the poodle hair behind her ears, but looked like a little miniature collie. They didn't know how the dog got pregnant, and it was like a
How do you mean you don't know how
breeder.
the dog got pregnant? I can tell you how the dog got pregnant.
well. They didn't know who caught the dog.
There's this
so
thing
they
where you
didn't
do
know,
where the dog sneaks up,
They couldn't
sniffs it.
sell them. They couldn't sell the dogs as a cockapoo because
That's kind of how I got pregnant.
yeah. And so we took the last one that
It's a virgin birth.
they wanted to keep it, yeah. And
Yeah, it
then
wasn't that.
that was from my cousin. Uncle,
that's-
Uncle Butch's family had
That's
that.
not answering the question.
How
Yeah,
we
so
come up
How
with
did
the
you
name.
come up with the name?
Like Pepper was named Black. He was a little black poodle.
All right, that's fine.
Pepper. I mean,
What about you, Sarah? How many dogs have you had in your lifetime?
2.
Oh wait,
Are you
her
going first?
no, she had a beagle before
Oh,
Luke, named Bandit.
okay.
Which was
Bandit.
That was
okay.
Ranger's middle name was
Yeah.
Bandit because he had a little mask.
See, we were meant to be together.
Ranger
Aw,
Bandit.
How sweet.
See the connection?
Ranger Bandit
It's
Frank.
so much in
Oh
common.
man, that's what started it all.
Bandit. Yeah.
And hers was named Bandit.
Where'd you come up
Well, we didn't get him till he was older because my neighbor had him, but he would always escape and come hang out with me because my dad swore against dogs.
Oh,
So then when my neighbor got a divorce, he couldn't take Bandit with him, so he gave me the leash, walked over to my house. He said, "He's yours. Take him."
no kidding. That's
So
how you
I
got the dog.
him. And then
Okay.
Luke was named after Luke Skywalker, but I want to name him Jubba the Pup because I thought that was adorable.
Chubba
the pup. That is cute.
But that
That
got
is cute.
vetoed, so we got Luke.
Okay. Are you a Star Wars fan then?
I watched them one time. My brother was a big Star Wars fan at the time.
Okay.
And I don't know why we
I like
were catering
Chubba
to
the
him.
the
but
Chubba
pup.
the pup.
That's good. I
cute.
almost said
'Cause they
Chubby
always
Baker.
cater to Eli.
They always cater right. It's still happening.
Oh, okay.
That youngest child syndrome.
Well, I kind of know how you got Rigby,
Yeah.
the name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the Beatles and
Yeah.
Eleanor Rigby and
Yeah. I was trying to remember because I had other names too, but
I thought you did. I thought there was
If you'd have got
the
the girl, you were going to name her Penny.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
no,
No.
that was
Oh, forget it.
I don't think so.
no, I wasn't. That's what Allie named her.
Yeah, it was Penny. Yeah.
Well, his coworker, or Aid, same difference, has 2 grandkids, and one's Eloise, and the other one's Rigby. So I guess
Eloise.
So they were
that's
also-
They
close.
must be Beatles.
Rig-
fans.
Beatles
Must
fans.
be.
Rigby is a human's name?
Yeah, both girls too.
Rigby is a girl?
Yeah, it's a great name.
Well, yeah. Well,
Edit that
well,
last
that's
part
what that's how
out.
Rileys go. I mean, Rileys go at school. They're boys, they're girls.
They're
Rileys,
dogs.
they're dog. I mean, the neighbor has had 2 Riley dogs. Yeah, yeah. They're like, yeah.
Let's go back to Chubby Baker. I like that better. Chubby Baker.
I love
Well,
it.
oh, for a little dog, I liked the name Mr. Kite.
Oh, okay. Because
That is cute.
another
Another Beatles
Beatles
but I
reference,
just think
yeah.
it's a good
Mr.
name,
Kite.
too.
When the next
Or
dog
for a
will be
bird.
little. Yeah,
Well,
we really want a bird. One
I
day,
yeah. I
but
want
not anytime soon.
Yeah. One
We
that
we weren't real creative with our names though, because we had a cat and it was a calico cat, and we called it Tabby. Tabby cat.
Yeah, you weren't really.
Yeah, we
You
weren't.
didn't really reach out there. There was I had something and I lost it. Now I was gone because
oh, sorry.
I was working on.
Your mom had a bird named Dickie.
Oh, interesting.
Whose mom?
Your mom
My mom had
had
a
a bird
bird.
named Dickie.
When she
told
was
us
young,
about it. When
maybe.
she was when she was young.
When she lived with
Call her up.
I know I should.
Put her on.
I don't remember.
I want to know where that name came from.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Cockapoo.
I'm not sure I want to know. All right, so let's move on. There was something I wanted to
with the
move
names.
on, and I
with
can't.
names.
Yeah.
Rigby?
What was the
and you
point of this?
threw in the
segment?
tab. I wanted to know how you got the names of the dog. And
Oh, well,
now it
mine
makes-
all come from the same place.
yeah, the same right.
Beatles.
And
Sarah,
Well,
you
Scott-
didn't name Bandit though.
no,
so I don't
no,
know
she
where
would.
Bandit
No,
came
you
from.
wouldn't know that.
But it's pretty funny that because we got his adoption papers when he sent him over with the dog, and on his it says really big like not good with children, which I thought was hilarious. 'cause,
And
like,
yet
They
he
gave it
liked
to
you.
yeah, and he was an angel. Like he never did anything to us. He was just very chill.
Yeah, I
because he
just-
was probably older and he was
Yeah, he
done
didn't
through
care.
his.
He just wanted to
he was
hang
through
out.
his chewing stage, which is maybe why your dad didn't want a puppy, because
Well,
they
right,
chew
yeah.
everything up and all. And
He
like
didn't
all
mind
they
dogs.
needed
He
was
No,
just
her
didn't
dad
want-
was like you.
And then we got Bandit, and he died. I've never seen my dad cry harder in his life. And he's like, I'll never get another dog. Like, I miss that dog so much. So we ended up getting another one 3 months later.
Wow.
So he's like, he can't live without one. He's,
Well,
Oh,
like in
I
love
don't.
with
I
them.
haven't gotten
My
one
dad
since
can.
Ranger because I
Yeah,
couldn't
I have no
stand.
issues.
I had to hold him. I had to
think he
hold
would
him. They
like
put the
Luke,
needle
don't
in
you
his
think?
neck, and I can't
Yeah.
handle. I can't handle putting him down. I just felt like I killed him.
that's the part that sucks.
Terry killed me with the tabby thing, and that's lost. I had something where I
we
was
had
going to
a-
go with.
we had a
I was
tabby
going to
cat
flow,
named
and she hit me
Tabby.
with tabby, and I'm done.
And it's over.
It's over. All right, let's do
we had
this.
a
Let's,
Persian cat named Persia.
I'm going to play a game with you guys. You're going to pick the worst. You ready?
Pick the worst.
So you got to pick the worst: mullets or beer guts.
Oh, beer guts. No.
Well, I think
Mullets.
we're used to mullets because there's a bunch of them at Avella.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, there's a bunch of beer guts, too.
Well, that's true.
You're
too.
describing half the population. And I
You're
see
just
all the time.
describing where she's from. You're calling it disgusting.
What's that wrestler that has a mullet? He's Italian.
Oh, that was
We just watched him.
yeah,
like-
the real big tall. The
Oh, no.
yeah.
She's thinking of. Are you thinking of Santino Morella?
No.
That we
No,
just
the,
watched?
No.
the one that's more famous.
Yes, he. Oh, what's
Razor
his-
Ramon.
Razor
Yes,
Ramon.
that's a mullet, right?
He's supposed to be Cuban, but I think he's
Oh.
because
Oh.
he's supposed to be like Scarface.
I thought he was
Sorry.
Italian too. Don't feel bad. Sorry, Razor. We thought you were Italian.
Well, he can pull it off. That's all I was saying.
So what are you saying? Mullets or beer guts? Which
well,
one's worse?
Razor Ramon pulled that off. Though.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
He was
Yeah,
good
he's-
with them.
Well, he's a big guy too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
he's a
maybe
big guy.
beer guts. Because that means you have an issue. You get stuff fixed.
Terry, mullets or beer guts? Which is worse?
I don't know.
At least the hair will grow back.
Mullets. Yeah.
Mullets came in number one at 51%, but it was really close. 49% was beer guts. So really is neck and
Mullets are
neck.
popular though with a lot of kids now.
Yeah, they're really into it.
Mullets?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They came back.
Okay, pick the worst. Your significant dumps you, your boss fires you.
Never been fired.
I want to be fired.
No, you don't.
Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
no,
You want to
don't.
quit. You don't want to be fired.
No, I'll take the fire.
Well, don't you get paid if you got fired?
No.
No,
You don't get paid
you don't
if you
get
get
paid.
fired.
No.
Do you get paid if you get quit?
No.
No, so it doesn't
No.
matter. That's
You're
what I'm
screwed
saying.
either way.
Yeah,
If you
no.
get laid off because of cutbacks, then you get
That's
paid.
perfect.
Or if
Cut
you
out
just-
the
Then you
math
get-
department.
Or just get laid.
What's worse?
I think.
Oh, they're both pretty bad.
Yeah, they're both.
They really
they both
are.
are bad.
I've never been fired, so I don't know how bad it feels.
You've never been dumped either.
Well,
Kind of.
I've been rejected.
Same
the same
thing.
thing.
Same thing.
At least you know.
You
I
feel like,
think-
yeah.
I kind of think fired only because that's something that you like.
Especially
I
if you-
fired
Put you put
with.
your efforts
Yeah, especially if you
into.
put it. Now, if you put any
Yeah.
effort into it,
and
then
then
you
it
don't
doesn't
care.
matter.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but it also something that you usually have to explain when you're getting another job.
Yes.
Yes.
And it,
That's
kind
right.
of follows you a little bit.
You have to do that when you get a new
yeah, your
boyfriend.
relationships, that's kind of true too. But sometimes you can just be like, she was a bitch, and like that's
Yeah.
you know, and that's
You kind
fine.
of can't say that in your interview. Yeah,
Yeah,
my
you
Yeah.
can't be like, oh my goodness, my boss, she was a total.
She made me work
right,
all
yeah.
the time. It was awful.
She was making me do things.
Yeah, that's what they
Always
were
bossing
paying
me
you
around.
Always
for.
bossing me around. I had to work. Sheesh. I hope you're not like that. I'd love this job. So you think it's your boss fires you? You think that's
Yeah, I
worse?
I
think-
guess,
I
yeah,
think so.
I think
Well, it came in second. The significant dumps you was first at 52%.
Really?
It also
And the
depends on
boss
how long
fires you
you've been
48%.
together.
Well,
Well,
because
that's
it's
true, too.
significant. Yeah, it could be like a 7 or 8 year
Yeah,
long
then that
term.
really sucks. You know,
Or like you're married and they dump you, you know. Then
Right.
it's
you're
definitely
like,
not good.
Which
you
is
know.
worse, eating 52 hard-boiled eggs or eating 52 hot dogs?
I don't like either hard boiled
same.
eggs or
I
hot
think
dogs.
the eggs
I think
because
the hot dogs.
no, because well,
Joey Chestnuts, he'd probably love the hot dogs.
I'm just imagining a hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, that's
where
what he does. He just
colds
shoves
and
them down.
yeah, they usually moisten
Moisten
them
them?
up, so they just
Oh.
slide
Oh,
down.
that's
the
Oh,
throat.
disgusting.
God. And
Nothing
then
like
you'd
a-
probably
They
gag
dip
them
them in
later.
water
Your
and
poor stomach.
That
That
sounds
can't be
horrible.
Good.
Wet
Where do you
weenie?
store them all? If you're just
A moist
They're
weenie.
just
That's
all
terrible.
in them
Moist
intestines.
weenie.
Yeah, they
That chunky
say
chef
what
and a
they say
moist
your
weenie.
intestines are like a mile long, so they just
I
fill
was
them
going to
up.
say it slides down your throat.
no, but you still has to be.
Huh?
Yeah, the weenie slides. That's why you lube them up.
ew, that's enough. Disgusting.
Oh, maybe this is not a good idea to have you on. You bring out the worst in me, Zach.
I'm thinking hot dog.
You thinking hot dogs the worst?
I think I could eat a bunch of hot dogs. The eggs would make me sick after a while.
Boy, think about all the gas you would have because eggs, you know.
God.
Either way, I don't think either way you win.
Those are my
No.
two. I do eat eggs
what
now,
hell's
and I
like?
do eat
Is this
hot
what you get
dogs
to
now,
pick?
but I would not eat either of them when I was young.
Well, right now it says
Wouldn't touch them.
what came in number one was eating 52 hard-boiled eggs. A lot
Yeah.
of people didn't think they could.
Yeah.
And then eating 52 hot dogs, 34%. Last one. Pick the worst. This I think is pretty easy. Bee stings or splinters, which is the worst? Although Sarah had a nasty
I know that's
Remember?
it's like PTSD. That thing was 2 inches long.
I think that was
That was
yeah. You
I never
Bee
want to
stings,
relive
I would
that.
'Cause you
say,
had to get that
because
out.
if
Oh
you
my
if you take
gosh.
any reaction at all, they swell up and then they itch, so they'll hang with
yeah,
you
but
for
some
a
people
while.
aren't allergic at all.
I
and
know,
It doesn't
and-
affect them.
Mine's the bee sting because that splinter was terrifying. I don't want to live through that again.
Yours,
so
the
yours
worst?
the worst then.
Which one's
Where are you
worse?
then?
The
Then it-
splinter's the
The
worst.
splinter.
Okay,
Yeah,
splinters.
okay.
I just, yep, you're right. My train of thought's wrong.
Yeah, that splinter was, and
It
that
was
was
big, you
You
It
know.
pulled it out
was.
and showed me I was passed out. I, was
I
like,
know. I
"Holy
pulled
crap,
it
that was
out,
in
and
my
it was like,
foot."
I'm like, it's still coming. It's like it was a
I
big.
can't do that.
For me, the bee
I said
sting
make
is
sure you-
worse.
okay.
Well, if I didn't have that splinter, I feel like I'd be feeling different.
Yeah.
Just that one was pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
72% think bee stings are worse than a splinter. But if you have a bad splinter and you know, it sticks with you, so to
Crooked.
speak.
Oh my! It
For a long
sticks with. Yeah, I still got a piece of wood in my foot. Still trying to come out.
What is the hardest thing to say? I'm going to give you a list of what is sometimes the hardest things to say. No, in no particular order.
Do you mean tongue twister?
No,
Chunky
not necessarily. These are just things that are very hard to say. Like, for instance, X instead of Twitter. It's hard to get used to saying X
Yeah, it's pretty
instead
dumb.
of Twitter.
It should
It
just
is
be
dumb.
Twitter.
So I'm gonna give you what is hard to say. You can tell me where you think they fall in line, 1 through 5. Okay.
Okay.
So I just said X instead of Twitter. Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, forget
Worcestershire.
that.
Yeah.
Worcestershire.
Is that how you're supposed to say it?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Is it Worcestershire?
Worcestershire.
That should be our next
Worcestershire.
word.
Worcestershire.
I don't
Worcestershire
even know
sauce.
the correct pronunciation.
I was wrong, and I'm sorry.
I say that all the time.
I love you. It's a hard thing to say, maybe. And the final thing, I need
Sarah
help.
says that.
So there's
everything.
the list of the hardest things
What
to
was the last
say.
one? I'm sorry.
I need help.
Oh, no, I say that all the time too.
Yeah, you do.
So where do you think some of these fall in line with some of the hardest things to say? We'll start 1 through 5. What do you think? What do you think would be the last?
Worcestershire.
You think that would be?
No, wait, that's the hard. No, I don't know. Don't come to me.
I've always said Worcestershire.
Yeah, I always said Worcester. That's why. Yeah,
Worcestershire
it's spelled Worcestershire almost
Worcestershire.
because SHIRE at the end.
Worcestershire.
So it's like, you know, I can give you the list if you want to just don't
Well,
want to
I
guess.
don't know.
So here they are again in no particular order. I was wrong and I'm sorry. I need help. Worcestershire sauce. X instead of Twitter, and I love you.
Are Canadians included in
I
this?
don't know if Canadians are included.
Well, Canadians say they're sorry.
All the
Sorry.
time.
They're
They're
sorry
They're sorry.
all the time.
Do they?
Yeah, that's like a
trademark.
it's a trademark of
Oh,
Canadians. Is they're
I
always
didn't realize
sorry.
that was on their flag. We're sorry.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
That's true. You can look that up.
It's on the internet.
I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be hard to say. I feel like it is for a lot of people to admit that they're wrong.
What do you think, Dave? Where would you put some of these in an order? Any ideas? Okay, good. Coming up.
Okay, awesome.
I think I love you is the easiest to say for us. I mean,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
That-
but
I'm
how do
just
you think
saying-
people?
overall,
overall,
Some
where
people
they
don't
put
say it.
I know.
which is crazy.
there's a lot of people.
I never heard it
Well,
until I was an adult from my parents.
That's what I'm going to say. A lot of times
They
it's-
weren't raised with.
It's how
to
you're
say it.
raised, and
Oh.
if you don't, if you don't hear it as a child,
I was never told it as a child.
sometimes
I
you
mean,
have a
we
hard
say
time
it to our grandchildren
saying it.
constantly.
Oh yeah,
Well, you had flipping tables at your
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
your
She,
dinner,
yeah,
so
he flipped.
you were just trying to live.
Yeah, he flipped the
They
whole
didn't make
table
up
over.
and say I love you. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
No.
Pass
No,
the
he-
Worcestershire
I
sauce.
need
Yeah,
help.
X
He
instead of
his,
Twitter.
He tried to put his
Got
fist
it.
through the wall and it wouldn't go, so he kicked a hole through my bedroom wall one time.
That's interesting.
That's pretty good. How you put that all together?
Put them all
Yeah,
together.
that's pretty good. Pass the Worcestershire.
It's on the floor.
It's upside down. And he flipped the table full of food, flipped it over. Now, mind you, there were 6 people
Sitting at the
sitting at this
table.
table, at this long
And all
table.
the dinner was on the table.
And all the dinner's on the table. He flips the table upside down. Not a drop of food
Hit
hits
anyone.
the walls or anybody.
That's insane. That was God.
That's almost like a magic trick.
It was.
You know what I mean?
He just
He
he
should've went on the
flipped the
road.
whole thing up. The 4 legs were sticking straight up, and we were all like,
That was awesome, Dad.
"What's going on?" Everyone downstairs.
All
Everyone
right, let's do it
downstairs.
this way. Number 5. What do you think number 5 would be as the hardest thing to say on this
Worcestershire.
list?
The hardest thing to say?
Yeah. At number 5, that's the last,
Oh,
elite,
that's the least.
so it's down at the bottom. Which I think I still have a hard time
Just
doing this
tell
one.
us.
X instead of Twitter is number
Okay,
5.
that's number 5. All right.
Number 4 is Worcestershire
Worcestershire.
sauce.
That makes sense.
Number 3 is
I love you.
Nope. I need help.
Okay.
I need help.
Interesting.
Number 2 is
I thought I
love
need help
you.
would be
No.
one.
I love you too. No.
Worship. I forget what the other one
I'm
is.
sorry.
I was wrong, and I'm sorry.
Listen,
Number
I love
one
you
is.
number-
I love you.
So a lot of people have a hard time.
Wow,
I love you
Sarah
too.
says it every 5 minutes.
I can't help it.
I love
That's
you.
just how I feel.
Love you too. I say it on the. You know what? I said it on the phone because
To your boss?
Talking to someone.
Okay, bye.
You were
I love
talking
you.
to someone.
I forget who it was.
You're so used
and I
to
said,
saying
"Love
it
you,"
to
and
say
went,
goodbye to
"Oh,
me."
man, that's not what I wanted
Said
to
I
say."
didn't mean that.
You
You
know.
remember who it was?
No, I can't. I try to block it because, like, dang it.
Because that's what you say, how
I
you end
do.
our conversations.
And
so it's a
anytime,
habit.
see, anytime that if we're at work and they'll say, and somebody will be sitting, like say Joe will be sitting there, and I'll say, "Okay, love you," and he'll look at me and goes, "Is that Alan?" Or or vice versa. Alan said, "Is that Josie?" Yeah, it's Joe. It's so natural for me to say, love you, and then I said it. I'm like, ah.
that's not the person
that's not-
I thought I loved.
No, it's not that. It's not that I didn't. It's
you
just
don't
not
love that
how I want to
person.
end. It's not how I want to.
That's
it's
not
how
what
I
you're
want
going to
to
say to your
end.
guy, your fellow
conversation.
workers.
Recorded at work.
You know what I mean? And it's like
They're
I
gonna
didn't-
call HR on.
Yeah, they're
you.
gonna. Yes, exactly. It was.
Oh, why that's sexual harassment.
Yeah, the young intern.
No,
Hey,
but
bye, I love
what's
you.
wrong with that? Spread love around the office.
No, you're right.
In a safe way.
I think
in a
it's.
safe way.
Yeah, I think it depends on
What you
How
mean
they
by
How
take
you're-
that
how
and,
you're doing
and
that.
how much they think you love you. They may want to meet you later.
dun dun dun.
This has been a really nice. I like this podcast. This has been fun. The Chubby Baker really started it off for me. But anyway, okay, so we come back. We're going to talk about. I think this would really, if more judges would hand down these type of sentences to people, it would change. Especially the way people speed is just unbelievable. On the roads.
God.
So it's insane how people drive. Absolutely, how they're always on your.
A
ass.
truck almost ran another truck into
Yeah.
a car the other day when we were going
it's just,
to
it's just
Pittsburgh.
insane.
Kid got on, a semi's here, a box truck. He couldn't get over. Finally, he just got over, made him slow down because he was going to hit him.
He was getting over. It's just
He was coming on the freeway whether you were getting over or not.
and you couldn't. He couldn't get over. It wasn't like.
And we were two
Yeah.
behind, and I was like, oh, crap.
There's always-
There's going to
Truck's really
be
gonna go up
stuff
against a
all
semi?
over the highway.
There's always the worst when there's always the other kind where people just won't get over, and there's all this room, but they won't. You're supposed to get over and let them merge,
Right.
but people don't really know how to drive. They think they do, but they don't. They have no freaking clue.
And then these people that go, vroom, vroom, vroom.
Yeah.
Oh, those people drive me nuts.
Yeah. Anyway, so we come back. We'll do that. We're going to talk about that, and then we're going to do our quiz, and then we're going to watch a movie.
And call
We're
them
going to
all.
have apple pie and some ice cream.
Then I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Then we're going to the bathroom. Yeah.
I'll walk you through it.
I'll walk you through it.
So we'll be
This is
right
your
back.
friend.
So you want to start a podcast, maybe you're listening to the show today and you're thinking to yourself, boy, that would be fun. And I have a lot of things I want to talk about. Maybe today is the day. Maybe you're looking for a new marketing channel, or you have a message that you'd like to share with the world, or you just think it would be fun to have a talk show. Now, it is a lot of fun just talking to your friends. Maybe you have ideas about sports, life, or whatever your passion is. Today's the day. Podcasting is easy, it's inexpensive, and it's a fun way to expand your reach online. And where should you go? Buzzsprout. It's hands down the easiest, and it's the best way to launch, promote, and track your podcast. And your show, believe it or not, can be online and listed in all the major podcast directories in minutes, like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcast, and you wouldn't believe how many more there are. And they make it simple to join all of them. Podcasting is not hard when you have the right partners, and Buzzsprout is the team to join. They are passionate about your success. You can join over 1,000 podcasters already using Buzzsprout. We're one of them. We've been on Buzzsprout from the beginning, and I'm so glad I joined up. I had a little bit of an issue, emailed a customer service rep, and they got back to me within 5 minutes, and they had me calm down. It wasn't that hard, and what I was doing was my fault. So here's all you got to do. Click on the link in the show notes. It tells Buzzsprout we sent you. You can support our show, and if you get a paid plan, you get a $20 gift certificate from Amazon. Now, here's some other things that Buzzsprout provides. Like, you get a great looking podcast website. Now, a lot of people think, oh, I got to get a website, got to pay for that. No, you don't. They provide it for you. Also, they have audio players. Maybe you have a website, and all you want to do is promote your show on your own website. You can do that with their audio players. And you can also drop it into other websites and on Facebook or Twitter, and they help you do it all. Believe me, Buzzsprout is the way to go. They've helped me immensely, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. So maybe today is a day for you to start your podcast. And if you do, check out the link below in the show notes and get a $20 Amazon gift card. Because I want you guys to help me with if I could do the YouTube thing, how you did that. Because you guys, I love that you did that. I thought that was so cool.
Well,
That's
yeah,
why
we'd like to do that again.
Ours never made it. People were asking about it and it never made it on.
I know. We never.
That's okay. You
we
guys
never
were
got-
busy.
well, because we left
Oh
that
my
week
gosh,
that we did
yeah,
it.
we gotta
It was-
freaking do that.
I thought you were asking for our pictures because of that. And here you took a picture of the 3 dogs and put it on a Christmas ornament. And I thought, oh, okay. It was really cute though how you did it.
It is cute.
Although, what's his
No,
name?
it's
Yuri.
freaking wrong.
Yuri's
I was
not
like, You
happy
gotta be kidding me.
because we have another dog in the family now called Yuri. He's a husky, and he didn't make the
Christmas ornament.
Christmas ornament. He's put a cease and desist out on you guys because you put it out without his picture on it. All right, so I'm going to give you this interesting sentences handed down by some I think the greatest American judges by doing some of this stuff. So this happened in Ohio. A man was ordered to scoop manure at a fair for knocking over a porta potty.
That's awesome.
Sounds fair to me. You knock over a porta potty, you got to pick up some poop.
Agreed.
What do you think? All right. In Ohio again, must be really bad in Ohio. A woman could choose between 30 days in jail or walk 30 miles because she didn't pay for a cab ride. Think about that. So
That's
you
kind of
walk.
awesome.
You either go to jail
Doesn't
for
this
30
fall
days.
under cruel and unusual?
Who cares? I'd rather do the walking.
Hey, you either you got to pay
The piper.
the piper.
Wouldn't
Or,
you rather do those to your 8th graders?
think about
Give
something.
them those kind of, instead of detention, make
Yeah.
them do something that's actually
Yeah,
worse
That's true.
to teach them a lesson.
I mean, you got this is what we're doing now isn't working. It's this unless
If you walk 30 miles, maybe you won't pull out in front of someone or hit them in the rear end.
unless they
next time.
start giving out tickets, and I mean hefty because they're going. I know you know this. If we're going
70.
65
We're going
over,
65 to 70.
and they're flying by. It's like we're sitting still.
Oh yeah, 90 miles an hour. They're
It's just and
There's
until
no
you
reason.
and
start
we're going
giving,
that fast because that's how fast the traffic is going when
They'll
you
run
get
you
on
over.
the freeway. That slow lane is going 65.
I hate driving. I
I
hate
think
it.
the thing is, like, people think they're invincible, too.
Yes,
Especially with video games and everything.
and they're on their phone at the same
Yeah,
time.
you're just-
Oh yeah, how many people
It's just a
don't stay in
simulation.
between the two white lines and cross over? They cross over. I'm like, what are they doing that they can't stay in the lines?
Now here's a good one in Michigan. A motorist was forbidden from using a cell phone for 2 years because he caused a major accident.
I
That's
think that's
That is a
one.
good one.
that's a good one
Take
because
their cell phone away.
they're probably having the shakes as we speak, shaking because they couldn't use their phone. I guarantee it. In Montana, a man had to write "Boys do not hit girls" 5,000 times as part of his sentence for assault. So it must have been like a younger, right?
No,
Or
I
assuming-
hope it was like a 40-year-old.
Oh, okay.
He might
that-
have assaulted
that
a
could be.
woman.
I
So
hope he had to write it on a chalkboard.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's even better yet. And finally, in Texas, a couple had to display a sign admitting their theft and to stand at an intersection with a sign for 6 years.
Oh my god.
I've heard of that before.
Really?
for six
Yeah, people
years. What do you mean?
not for that long, but
on different days, or I mean, they couldn't have stand there for 6 years.
yeah, 6
solid.
years
Well,
straight.
I'm sure-
They had a bucket.
It was like every weekend.
Porta potty. The guy with the porta potty was there.
Every Saturday.
He had to
for
scoop up
6
the poop.
years.
Yeah, it was probably once a week.
Yeah, probably
for-
once a week for 6 years.
What,
Maybe it was
that
all
they
weekend.
stole something? Is
Yeah,
that
they
what it was?
just said that their theft, whatever they
Yeah,
stole.
I want to know what they stole.
I don't know. Oh, I got to do this one too. I'm probably getting rid of all the good stuff we could do another podcast in, but this is all moving along pretty quickly. So I'm going to talk about, you ever hear someone say something to you and it kind of irritates you, like a phrase that people end, like they'll say something and they'll say, we'll give you one of them, sorry, not sorry.
Oh, I do hate that.
These are phrases that are very
I
irritating
bet
to
my
people.
sister says them all.
You think?
Oh
all
my
right, so
gosh, she's
that was
irritating.
one of them.
Love you,
Sorry,
Cass.
not sorry. I'm surprised that Talk to the Hand isn't on here, but it's not on here. So here's
That
some of the
was
ones
Nathan's.
that bugs a lot of people. At the end of the day, you know how I used to, at the end of the day, they'd start out, at the end of the day.
Like, yeah. At the end of the day, we're still family.
Right. Now this is a good one because they used to use this a lot, especially during the presidential press conferences. Let's circle back. Remember that when she would say
Yeah.
that all the time? Circle back. Let's touch base. These are two things that are
Well, you
irritating.
didn't sound
We
like
got to
Hillary
touch
Clinton.
base.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Some other thing, irritating phrases. Money can't buy happiness.
Yes, it can. No.
Depends on how much money.
Yeah,
Depends
for
on how
real.
much-
$730 million
Sounds pretty
in the
nice.
Powerball. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Although I've heard this, I just read this. A lady hit the lottery. She gave all of her family, like I don't know, 100,000, a million. I can't remember. It was up there, $1 million. Gave them all money, and then they started. Well, this guy wants to open another business, even though he had 6 failed businesses. They wanted her to supply him with more money, and she did give him some more money. But after a while, she's like, you know what? This is crazy. None of the family talks anymore.
Are you
She
kidding
does
me?
not talk to them because she says they're just so greedy. She said hitting the lottery was the worst thing that ever happened to me. And I do believe that to a certain extent. It
Oh,
gets-
I do.
If it
Because some
gets
people
insane.
would
It
take
gets
advantage
insane.
of you, or some people would just expect you to,
Yeah.
hey, we'd like to go on a trip. You want to go? Yeah, you're going to pay,
For real, so if you win, you shouldn't tell anybody.
Here's all
No,
my
you really
information.
shouldn't
Yeah,
tell
you should not
anybody.
tell
Tell
anybody.
anybody. Like, I don't want it published that I won, and I don't want anyone to know. I will give to my
Investor.
charities that I want. Like, if I want to give to the breast cancer or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever I feel
breast.
Or
that I
someone
want
just
to
wanted
give
a
to.
breast. And
Yeah, I will give to what
the
I
strip
want to
clubs.
give
Yes.
to,
To church.
But no,
There's a lot of
the
good
bars.
charities. I
There's
mean, there
gotta-
are a lot of good
There's got to be a way to
charities.
do it, though. I was thinking about this. If I didn't tell anybody, how would I still go about
Making this
sneaking
big
in and say,
purchases.
okay, I'm going
Where are you
to.
gonna hide the jet?
Yeah. How do I disguise the helicopter pad? I don't understand how to do that.
How we-
This is- no, listen.
Yeah.
The brand new beach
No.
house that we go to more than once
Yeah.
a year now.
Yeah,
You
no,
want it. Just say you want it.
I
Maybe
do
a
want it.
contest.
Okay.
A giant beach
no, I was
house.
thinking
Yeah,
like,
why do you think I said we won going to Vegas?
No, that's,
Oh.
we did not have a lottery.
no, I was thinking like
Yeah, that's right. Keep them on the.
how I could pay off your
Wish we
were in the
mortgage,
dark.
That'd be great.
pay off the mortgage without really you
Ours
not
is
knowing.
low, so we've been here for.
I'm not talking about our mortgage. I'm talking about like if I wanted to pay off
My
The
his
kids.
mortgage or Nathan's
Well,
mortgage.
I
or
would know
ours.
because it wouldn't come out of my account anymore.
That'd be awesome.
But I guess my thinking would be, man, who would have done that? And would you have? No, this is going to be. If we ever hit,
And then you'd have
now
to
I'm screwed
ask
'cause
where
he's gonna
their,
know it was me.
where their loans are.
Yeah, we ever
and
think,
stuff.
oh, who would have done that? I'm like, I don't know, Santa Claus. I don't know.
Yeah, it was Jesus.
Yeah,
He came down and
yeah.
blessed us all.
He couldn't take your bitching about work anymore.
He just paid my mortgage.
He just paid off your mortgage.
That would be awesome. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah. So money can't buy happiness. Sorry, not sorry. And then life isn't fair.
Life isn't fair. I say that all the time.
Oh, so irritating.
I've said that to kids because kids used to say, "That's not fair." Well, life isn't fair.
That is a
Get used
teacher
to it.
phrase.
Yeah,
it-
that is a teacher phrase.
Well,
What?
life
What
is.
is life
It's
isn't
like you
fair?
might as well get used to it as a child because it's not fair when you're an adult either.
I'm surprised, like, because I said so is not on here.
Yeah.
Anything paired with the word hack. You think that's an irritating
hack.
phrase?
Hack hack.
You're such a hack.
She
And
hacks all
finally,
the time. You
no
hack the quality
offense,
gun.
but
No
Oh
offense.
yeah.
no offense.
Oh, we
I
were
do
just
use
talking
that.
about that. 'cause-
I do use that one. I do.
Yeah.
But you
No,
can't say what you said.
I know I can't say what I said, but
What'd you? You can't
no.
say.
Well, no, I really can't
No,
say
it's
it.
not okay.
No, because I think it's funny that people will say no offense and then proceed to say something
Something
that's
very
Really
offensive.
Very
obviously
offensive.
offensive.
Like no offense. But
I
Chunky
do use
Chef,
that.
You eat a lot.
Like, more than I
no
should.
offense, Chubby Baker, but you're freaking huge.
But your food is amazing.
Amazing. No offense though.
No offense, Chubby Baker.
No offense.
Even though it's completely wrong, it's chunky
Chunky Chef.
Chunky Chef. I don't know why I can't get that in my.
You should become an affiliate.
I don't even know where
for-
Chunky Baker come from. Where they
Chubby
even,
Baker. I don't know. You got it. Chubby Baker.
I don't know where
Chubby
that
Baker #1.
number one.
Chubby Baker #2. What's that? Chubby Bunny.
Chubby.
That's what that is.
Don't call me Chubby. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
This is an answer. I guess we can do this.
Oh, we're doing something else.
Yeah, this is called if you've done all of these things, or maybe you've never ever have done any of these things. Let's start with question number 1. Never have I ever broken a bone.
True.
You've never broken.
Knock on wood.
I didn't until I was how old?
I don't know.
Easter Sunday
oh, you
morning
broke your
that one
foot.
year I broke
Yeah.
my foot.
Yeah, you had. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
You were
was-
in
remember that.
kindergarten.
No, I remember you fell down
That
the
was
stairs.
no, I've missed one stair and rolled my
Well, that's
ankle.
called falling down the stairs.
She fell down the stairs.
One step.
But that's
You
called
had the
falling.
big pink cast.
Yeah, I had a big pink cast.
Yeah, I remember that.
The one that I didn't take her to the hospital right away because I thought it ain't broken.
He
Yeah,
made
you're
me.
fine.
He
She
made me
always
live
swines
through.
like Easter.
I had to sing Easter Sunday morning down front, and and then he took the kids to the car, and I was sitting on the bench at the middle school, and my foot was this big, and he didn't even come in and look for me. I thought,
She's up at church. We're watching her foot get bigger and bigger.
You're like,
She's
this is
singing along. Her
hilarious.
foot's getting bigger. And
oh,
bigger.
I couldn't even sing by the
No.
end. I was like, Dottie, I'm dying. Go get Ron.
I would think the
and then
pain
no
would help
one
you
went
hit
and
the
got
high
Ron.
notes.
I had to hobble out to the car myself.
It's church. What do you expect?
Oh, that's funny.
Gotta get
Should've
to
asked
the,
for
I thought I was
healing.
going to pass out.
You
Yeah,
should have asked for healing.
We were having a play, Jesus hanging on the cross, and some girls passed out up there.
yeah, because of her foot.
I mean, I could
That's how
not.
big it was. You always paid attention to Jesus hanging on
Well,
the cross because your foot.
Her
Was,
sister was to
taking up
blame
half.
because she
Looking
gave
up
her
the view.
she gave her these ugly shoes in the
They
first
were
place,
Jesus shoes. They were leather sandals.
and she couldn't even walk in
Sandals.
stairs with them.
Leather
Thandles.
sandals.
They were thandles. Okay, so
leather
you did
sandals.
break. I'm gonna go with Sarah. Sarah said I'd never have. I don't know how this is gonna work. So, and Rigby's here too.
He's never broke a bone, has he?
I thought he broke his finger or something.
No, that was
your
RJ.
finger?
That was
no,
RJ.
broke bowling.
His finger.
His
Nathan, oh,
bowling.
you're lying to me.
Yeah.
Bowling?
No, Nathan threw me
Bowling.
into
He
a
stoved
door,
it so hard.
and it wasn't broken though. You remember
No,
he threw
he's
me
never
into-
broke a bone.
No, I sprained my ankle though, and I was
Yeah.
on crutches.
61% said they'd never broken anything. Number 2, never have I ever snuck out at night. Now the truth is going to come true.
I haven't
dun,
snuck
We're going
out
to
at
find
night.
out.
I've never snuck
Me neither,
out at
but
night.
that's beside the point.
Sarah definitely hasn't.
Well, no, I haven't. Unless it counts that one time Bella and I had a sleepover and we snuck out the window onto the roof to watch the stars. And my dad's like, "What the hell were you doing last night? Were you sound like you were on the roof?" And I was like, I don't know."
They were
Well, you
on
didn't go
there.
far, but you were outside the house.
But
so-
that's it. That's all I've done.
You ever sneak out of the house, Zach?
I don't think so.
Still the
You went
Cordoba?
skinny dipping.
Well, yeah,
Parking in the...
but
You did what?
nothing.
Oh, so they don't know about that.
Yeah, they do. He knows about.
Well, what?
No.
You liar. You're such a liar.
Yeah, but I
When
mean,
did you sneak out?
a couple of times, but like most of the time you knew later. Like I told you where I was. Like I went to a few friends' houses and like called you later.
Well, how'd you get there? You walked.
They picked me up
Oh. What time?
like 11.
Oh.
How
Oh,
old
you were
were
already, what, 17, 18?
That was like, yeah,
Oh, well, by that
so
time.
yeah. It wasn't.
You're on your own
It
anyway.
was nothing like.
So I'm going to
big
say
deal.
you never. I have never. So I'm going to say
And
you
I've
guys
usually
never.
told you.
Yeah. Most people have said they'd never snuck out, but these, I don't know whether to
They
believe it or
lie
not.
like you.
Never have I ever broken up with someone.
That's true. Have you?
No, well,
I never have. I've been broken up,
You've
but
been.
not on my. I didn't.
He's
Yeah.
he's had to tell people that
Nobody
he wants
wanted
to just
me.
be friends.
Relatable.
I reject. Yeah,
Nobody wanted me. It's called the ugly duckling syndrome. That's me.
He has a good way of doing it. He ignores them for 3 months and they get the
This one?
hint.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. He's had a couple.
Yeah,
of
Zach has
friends.
a unique
No,
way.
okay,
of-
I didn't. I haven't handled all of them well. I will admit. But some of them I have. Usually I.
Are you in
yeah.
therapy now? I'm going through therapy. I feel better now about myself. I'm good.
No, we've all made mistakes.
We were in Lowe's, right? And so we go into Lowe's, and Terry's always looking for Christmas stuff. So we're looking for stuff, and then the guy was helping us, and she said, "Oh, is this on sale?" And he said, "Well, he said, it is for you." And this is not, I think he was kind of hitting on
Ooh.
her. So he
Were
does
you there?
Yeah.
You still got it.
So
Good
then
job.
he scans. He goes, "Oh, this
It's
one's
not on
This is
sale."
not on sale." And then she says, "Well, it really doesn't say Merry Christmas anyway." And then he goes, "Boy, she's picky. How'd she end up with you?" That's what she said.
He said,
you
"Boy,
slap him?
no."
He said,
he's
"You're
not
picky."
How, he didn't say.
She's awful picky,
He said, but he said, and she picked you.
and she picked me. But that's not how I
He
took
thought he turned it like he was like.
Yeah,
She's
she's awfully
picky,
picky.
and he
How did
picked-
you get picked?
No, he didn't say it
That's
like that. He
exact-
said, and she
That's how I
picked
took
you.
it.
Like you're lucky she picked
it.
you.
That's exactly how I took it. I'm like,
No,
No,
he
he said it
meant
like-
it the other way.
Yeah,
he
you're a
meant
winner.
it
Yeah.
because
Like, oh, you must
be a
More like a
winner
wiener.
because she picked you.
Huge.
a wet wiener is me. A wet, slimy wiener.
He did not
She's
say it the
very
way he said it.
particular.
He said, and she picked you. He said, and she's really picky, and she picked you.
Oh well, see, you're still
No,
saying
say
it the
it
way
the way
that
he
he took
did.
it.
Like it's kind of
She picked
degrading.
you. No, I took it like
You need to just stop.
She's changing
Yeah,
every
just-
2
It's your-
seconds.
She tried.
Because you're just
I thought he
killing me.
said it like it was a good thing that I picked.
I
don't think
took it the
so.
other way, but
Well, he
Did
was
you?
hitting on you.
I think-
so. He was like
Yeah, he's
putting
like,
him down.
you
Yeah.
picked him, and you could have me.
Yeah.
A Lowe's
exactly.
guy, you know. He was a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. He was very helpful. But
Did
anyway,
he have a mustache?
No,
no, I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
Did he have hair?
I didn't give him
Yes.
a second look, so he wasn't like.
He wasn't anything
Like a
crazy.
dog.
Sorry,
Dead
if you're
gorgeous.
listening, guy at Lowe's, we're apologizing.
No, he
You're
should
nothing.
be
Yeah.
apologizing.
We just broke up with a Lowe's guy. Well, that doesn't make sense.
What's the next one?
Okay, next one
You're
is
over it.
never have I ever lost a bet.
I don't bet.
Did you ever lose a bet with someone? I mean, not just like, oh, I bet that,
Not like a gambling bet.
No.
I'm still paying off my debts.
Well, you can't lose them. They won't let you lose them.
Um,
Like if you ever say, I'll just bet you $1, or I just,
I just bet you that.
But I don't- I
Mom
never- I
comes
don't
home
bet
before
either.
Dad. I'll bet.
So,
nothing big.
I never
Yeah,
have.
nothing I can
I
remember.
I've definitely lost bets, but I don't think any like serious ones.
Yeah,
where it's
agreed.
like,
Like anyone that I could actually remember.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember actually placing a bet anyway. So
I bet you my left testicle we're not getting out of here on time.
you're gonna lose that one. Never have I ever lost a bet. I'm gonna put I never have, and 83% said they have lost a bet. So a lot of people are not good
A lot of
bettors.
gamblers.
Never have I ever gone on a blind date.
True.
Yeah,
Sarah says no.
true. Yeah,
I've
have
never
not
gone on a
either.
blind date.
That would give me so
I didn't have a
much
lot
I
of
don't think-
dates.
I don't think I
To
have
be
ever.
honest.
I
It's
don't
the
think
same
I ever
person.
went on
I
a
really
blind
have.
date either. I never went
I
on a
just
blind
You're
thought-
learning a
date.
lot about me,
I
aren't you?
thought everyone was gross. I
No,
tried to stay away from everybody.
There was a girl in high school that I thought, we hung out for a while, and then that just,
He said, forget
she
it.
said, that's, yeah. She was actually older than me anyway. But
But then I'm older than him.
There's
too.
been times.
But see, here's the key to mine. So my thing was my Jordache jeans
What?
back in the day.
Jordache jeans.
He wore Jordache.
Were those acid wash?
Jordache. That's not Jordache jeans.
Oh, if that's what you were saying.
Jordache. Jordache.
Jordache.
Jordache.
Jordache.
Jordache. She's back in the day. Look them up. They're actually real.
I do want to look them up.
Yeah.
They were.
They were.
name brand. They were.
Terry
Were
noticed.
they bell
That's
bottoms?
what. That's what Terry noticed. No, they weren't bell bottoms.
No.
Acid wash.
No.
Look it
No.
up. Jordache.
Yeah, I need a visual.
Yeah, Jordache jeans. And Terry, that's how Terry saw my best asset, if you will.
How'd you guys meet? No, at the grocery store.
We both worked at the
He
grocery
was
store.
wearing his jeans.
I was,
Does it look
I could
like
actually
Jord
fit
Ake?
in.
Huh?
Get
Look
this.
like Jord Ake? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Jordache.
that
Yeah,
it?
I think so.
Just how
There's
did
it.
I
Let me
spell
see.
it right? Jord Ake? Jordache?
Yeah, that's it. Jordache.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I could
Skinny
actually
straight-
fit in.
'cause it was
we
a-
were actually.
It was like a straight leg type thing.
He was so skinny that I could fit in his jeans, and I was called an anorexic. So
Anyway,
Ooh, was it these ones?
no, I didn't have those ones. The
They
they were
rainbow.
dark. They were
I didn't have the
dark.
rainbow
These
ones.
ones.
Rainbow vintage.
No, that's not. Those are. I don't even know if those were even around. I think those are AI.
it?
I think the
Yeah,
AI
those were it.
built those ones because no. So none of us have gone on a blind date.
No, I've been set up with people, but like
You knew, and
it kind of
yeah.
knew. Yeah.
82% said they never have. Never have I ever cheated on someone.
No.
No.
Wait,
No,
does
I never have.
does Bumble no does Bumble count as a blind date? Like if you
I
date
was
someone online?
afraid what she was gonna ask.
To me, it's not a blind date because you're
got to
talking.
tell
you're
them.
talking to them.
connecting
You're
with
connecting.
them,
That's- I
yeah.
just
You hopefully had some type
kind of interaction.
Yeah.
yeah. Otherwise, if it was like if you're talking and you're not getting any like kind of this isn't, you're not going to go on the date anyway.
Right.
So
Yeah.
but you knew. I mean, not you, but this person on Bumble knew.
Oh, it's not me.
Okay.
I promise. I've never been on.
Did they know what this person looked like?
Yeah, so I guess in most
So yeah,
cases.
okay.
It's not blind.
Not blind.
No, I gotcha.
Okay.
And no, I've never cheated on anybody.
No. Like,
I thought you were gonna
You have
ask,
to actually-
does this count
right.
for the cheating?
Yeah.
Like, does
Now,
porn
hold on.
count?
Hey,
is that cheating? Yeah. I have never have. 73% said they never cheated on their significant other. Never have I ever faked being sick. Well, we know that that's not true because someone already said that they would hide in the bathroom saying
For
they were
Santa
sick
Claus.
for Santa Claus.
Yeah, but usually I am in the bathroom. But sometimes I do use it to my advantage.
Have you ever faked being sick?
Being sick? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
To get out of things. It's just easy.
You didn't even hesitate.
Oh, I've definitely.
I think I've done it too, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't remember for what. It's like one of those things. You know what?
I probably should
my
go,
stomach's
but I
not
don't
feeling
wanna
too
go.
Stomach's
good. I'm
not,
afraid. I'm afraid to come
I've
over.
Yeah.
I've used that as an excuse for future plans.
Oh,
Like,
obviously.
can't be there.
I'm gonna be
Saturday.
sick that
I'm gonna
day.
Be sick.
My rug burns acting up.
My hangnail is.
Oh, it's torturous. Just torturous.
It's a waffle.
I got a
Yeah.
wicked splinter.
No, don't make fun of that.
Yes.
That was rough. It was a rough day for me.
Oh,
We were
that was,
listing really.
There was like a 2x4 in there. That's how
It's
thick that thing
crazy.
was.
Really poor work excuses, like really poor reasons to miss work. And I don't know, we just thought rug burn was
Rug
like the
burn,
funniest.
splinter, an erection. Sorry, can't come into work.
I'm sorry. I cannot get rid of this chubby for nothing.
They
Do you
told
mind
me
if I
to-
try tomorrow?
Emailing your boss that.
Do you know how to
Excuse
cure
me,
this?
sir. I can't make it. I got a chubby like you wouldn't
Took
believe.
out any gross
Listen,
pictures
I-
you can send
but
me.
I've stuck it in the freezer.
Cold shower.
It will not cool down.
Nothing works.
Pictures of my aunt.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
been beating it like it owes me
I'm
money.
getting a rug rash. Right? Starting to get sore. There's only so much Vaseline. Yeah, I got a chubby. I'm out of Vaseline. Man, this has
work.
turned ugly,
I got
hasn't
this
it?
work.
Wow.
Merry Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
This should have been our New Year's
Oh,
one.
you're not kidding.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that'd be the title. Rubbing out a chubby.
Can't come in today.
That might
sorry.
still be my title. I don't know yet.
Rubbing the chubby.
Oh my gosh.
The
That's a
Chubby
good one.
Bake.
Rubbing the chubby bacon.
That's evil. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, was there any worse one?
Well, that was
Worse
pretty bad.
excuses?
Those were, I think, the
works.
three big
Most
Uh,
people
we had
just
a
say I'm
bunch.
sick and don't come in.
We were listing a bunch of them, and I don't know. I can't think of them now.
That's a podcast in itself.
Yeah, that was a lot
My
of
cold
fun.
sore.
cold sore. I got a cold
Sorry,
sore.
I can't come in.
I can't come into work. I
A
got
lot
this,
of people
I
say
got
they
this
have a
hickey-
headache. They have migraines all the time. Migraine,
Migraine's
migraine,
coming
migraine.
We're having lunch.
I can't sit at work today. My hemorrhoids are just popping out. I mean,
Can't find the other
Well,
sock.
I have missed work because they had
Missing
to.
a magic
I'm missing a
I
sock.
had to get them burned off, right?
Yeah, well, I had to get my hemorrhoids lasered.
Yeah. Well, that's a
like
good
my wife
excuse,
today.
though.
No, that is a good.
That's a good
excuse.
excuse.
You said it felt like molten lava.
Yeah,
up in
you
there.
need a few hours to rest after that.
Never have I faked being sick. I think we've all here have
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
done it.
Definitely.
And 87% have done it. Never have I ever lied on my resume. Never have.
No.
Yeah.
I never have.
No reason to.
You know what? They'll find out. There was a girl when I worked at the bank that did, and then they put her in the department, and they found out that
She
she
didn't
couldn't
know
do
what
any
Yeah,
of it.
it's-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You
mean
could do
they'll
it back
find out
then.
if you've never done that and you don't have a clue when you get there. They'll figure it
And
out.
Yeah, there was a
There's
time when
internet.
it was easy to lie about.
Yeah, you couldn't
Like,
check on things.
But you can look up
The
anything.
guy, the Catch Me If You Can guy,
yeah.
whatever his name
Right.
was. No, but someone was just telling, Emily and Naz were telling us they have a friend who applied for a job wasn't it with TikTok?
Yeah, as
Yeah,
a content creator.
As a
I
content
think.
creator with TikTok and lied that they had a degree
And
on the resume. And
oh, you mean just a degree, not in TikTok, but just a degree,
a
in
degree,
general.
yeah, that they had some kind of like marketing degree
Yeah.
or something. Now they did go to the school that they said they had,
But
the
they never
degree from,
graduated.
But they never graduated, and TikTok looked into it
And
and
found out.
that he lied.
And this was after he was.
They're
hired.
they're still hiring him, but
Okay.
but for less pay or something. I can't remember.
Because
I
he
think it was
doesn't have a
much less
degree.
pay too.
It was much less, yeah. But he did prove because he had some kind of crazy following or something. Wasn't that what it was?
Yeah,
Or
'cause that's what got
they've
him
seen
hired
his
in the first
videos.
place.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he didn't have to lie anyway.
No.
You know what I mean? But
Because
he
it
did.
just makes you look like crap then. Like an
Right.
unreliable
Yes.
well, that's just
employee.
it. Because the first thing that they learn about you is that you're a
You're a
liar.
liar.
Yeah.
Right.
Believe it or not, 57% of people said they've lied on their resume.
Oh, I
Really?
believe that
I just
too.
feel like that's stupid.
It is stupid.
Do you remember
Over something
the
stupid.
Joey Tribbiani episode where he lies on his resume?
That he speaks French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah,
Blah,
blah,
blah.
blah, blah. I love that one.
Never have I ever stolen something.
Not on purpose.
Yeah, same. Like I accidentally stole a box of spaghetti when I was in college, but that's because it was at the bottom of my buggy. Like I didn't see it.
You had intentions to.
Buy it, yeah.
And
I
you-
just missed it.
The
There was a
worst
whole
thing
bucket
is
full.
you take the pen after you sign something and you take it.
Yeah, but that's just
mean
that's
to.
I take pens from
That's
people
why
all the
they were
time.
I don't
tied
think
down
that's
at
like
the bank when we
like-
worked at
That's
the bank. They
accident.
had it tied down because
Well, they need
they
to,
lost
right.
it so many pens
I
that they
think
had to start tying
stealing
them
is
down.
like, I'm taking this pen.
But-
Yes.
You know, like or
This is a great pen. It's mine.
yeah, like that. That's.
But you
stealing to me,
sign and then
I've
you
never
walk
done
away.
that.
Oh, I still got her pen. You know.
No, I don't. I've never
think
on purpose.
so.
Now I've helped people steal at the grocery store when I worked there. You know, if something wasn't scanning up, I would go see if I could find the price or send somebody. If we can't find it, it's free today.
Yeah, I do
I
that to
just-
Michael
and
sometimes.
I just threw it in the
No,
back.
that's why our favorite grocery store is not in business anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure the 30-cent can of beans here.
Yep, that's it. That
Adds
did
up.
it. Adds up. Never have I stolen anything. 69% said they have stolen something.
People in college are like kleptomaniacs. They love to steal stuff from Walmart.
Here's a good one. Never
Probably
have
condom.
I ever used a curse word.
Oh, I have.
I think we've used several just in this podcast.
Yeah. That's a really hard one to do.
I mean, you try not to. I mean, I don't like to,
I've cursed.
but
Some
All the
people
time.
Some people apologize to me when because they
Yeah,
thought
they do
I
to
don't
me
curse,
too.
which I don't. But I have.
we don't
I
make
do.
it a habit.
I don't make it. But
don't,
you
but
stub
I
your
do.
toe
But
and you
I
say,
do.
I
"Oh,"
do.
Yeah.
you know, you
Right.
you,
It's
you
not
do.
every other
Yeah,
word
we don't
in
make it a
here.
habit.
It's like I don't make it a
Yeah.
habit, but when you
You have a favorite curse word?
I hate the C word.
Oh, no, that's not.
That's when I don't
That's not.
appreciate
That's
it.
your least favorite.
That's-
No, I will
Yeah.
never say that one.
Yeah.
I do not like
No,
that.
that's not.
I don't know.
Or
the F
P
word. A lot of people
the
like
P
it. Like
word?
that's
The other word.
like
for the
that's
C word.
cool.
Oh.
I don't like that one either.
Oh. Yeah. Like a cat.
Yeah, I won't say that one. I'm not a fan.
I use the S word a little too much.
Yeah, same.
Try not to use it around Fen because he's starting to repeat words.
Oh.
So that's not a good.
be
That's not a
awful.
good. I don't want him to.
Well, then
Although Lauren
his
says
mother's
she-
favorite word
she
is
likes
the
to
F
use.
word.
Yeah, she likes to use words. I've never heard her say it in front of him, and I don't. I've never
She
heard.
said it on Christmas at your mom's house.
Oh, she did.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, okay. Okay, I missed that, but anyway,
That's
anyway.
gonna be 90%, right?
that I have.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, 96%.
Yeah.
That's a hard one.
I
I
mean,
want
you
to talk to
can't.
this 4%.
I mean, when you hurt
They're
yourself,
lying.
when you
Unless they're like-
slam
They're all
your
pastors.
fingers
They're like
in the door,
8-year-olds.
you curse, because it hurts, and you're like,
right, you can't help it. La, 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 la.
Never have I ever cut my own hair.
Oh, I've done that. My
I still do
bangs.
that.
Yep, we've all cut our own.
Now I've
bangs.
evolved to having your mom cut my hair, which is much better. My bangs are actually straight now.
75% have cut their hair.
I had Ron cut it, and one little section's longer than the other.
Never have I ever pulled an all-nighter.
Pulled an all night.
But they didn't go to work the next day. An all-nighter. You ever pulled an all-nighter? You know, I'm saying probably partying.
I've done like a lock-in. Does that count?
I hate those.
I was a kid when I did mine, so
Yeah.
it was fun.
I was supposed to do that baseball one.
You didn't ever
I
show
can't
up,
stay up
did you?
past like 10 now.
No, I won't do that.
There's only one more. But so an all-nighter, I guess, would be like,
We did New Year's Eve all nighters for
not
different
all-nighters, though. We go to bed by...
after
No,
midnight, you go
I
to
mean
bed.
when I was younger.
Oh,
Like,
oh,
yeah.
oh.
Before I was married, we did like lock-ins and stuff like that.
Right.
So is that, I guess that's, you have then?
Maybe like once.
Yeah,
I don't like to make a habit of it.
84% said they have.
I've done all nighters, usually not on purpose, just because I can't freaking
Prom.
sleep.
We had to have a note to leave the prom, or you did all night at the prom. So I've done an all nighter.
Sounds awful.
Yeah, that does.
We escaped through the kitchen over a fence
It wasn't with me.
in our grounds.
Or grounds.
And
Oh,
our
your
gowns.
gowns.
In the ground.
We went
the ground.
to the
They
chaperones.
dug.
Bye,
They dug a hole.
see
Underneath
you
the
later. We jumped
get
the
out.
fence
she
and
in
said,
jail?
bye, see you later. We're going to breakfast.
Billy Dufresne.
Yeah. Crawled through the sewer lines.
30 miles.
30
of
miles through.
The icky of the ickiest.
Oh, has she seen that movie?
No,
Shawshank
what do you-
Redemption?
Oh, I do
Shawshank.
love Shawshank Redemption. But apparently I haven't watched it.
It's a great movie. That is a great movie.
And that's
dad
Stephen
All
King.
right, we're done.
Oh, okay.
We're done.
It's over.
I think this has been one of the most
Cut it
the
off.
fun, kind of the funnest one we've had in a long time. You
It's
guys
because
are,
we have
you
to
guys
have
are
more
great.
special guests.
We need more special guests. I know, you know.
I bet we could get Lauren going if we get the
We
right
don't want
subject going.
Well, we're not talking about Chubby Baker. We're not talking about that. We're done.
The chunky.
The chunky
The
chef.
chunky chef.
Chunky chef, chunky chef, chunky chef, chunky chef, chunky chef.
Are you guys? Well, this is going to be aired after New Year's, but we can. You guys have any plans for?
Oh, we want to buy the Bluey game. There's a Bluey Switch game.
Oh, is there?
Bluey video game,
That
yeah.
you can play Keepy
Keepy
Uppy.
uppy. You can
would
play
like to see
magic
that.
xylophone.
How about grandmas? Can you play grandmas on it?
I don't
I
know.
love
We
the
haven't bought it. We were
grandmas.
thinking about
Yeah,
it.
well,
What do you mean play the grandmas? I don't know what that means.
I don't
That's
know.
things that they play with. They play.
Remember, it's the grannies. They're like, "Come on, Rita."
Oh, when they play the grannies, that is
Yeah.
funny when they do.
I
that.
love that one.
I don't know, but
we were
yeah,
thinking
we
about
wanna
getting
get the
it.
game.
Keepy uppy
Maybe
is
if
the
we-
balloon off the floor.
Yeah.
Maybe if we get it, Ben will watch.
yeah, or he can play or something.
Well, I want him to play Mario. I think that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
play our
he's getting
games.
more into a lot of different stuff. So, well, thanks guys
Yeah, this was
for
fun.
coming on. I appreciate it. We'll do this again. Maybe we'll do it after your vacation, if you're going to Vegas,
Oh, well,
Las Vegas, Nevada.
that's in the spring.
Or is that one of those things where what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas?
That's right.
I don't even know. We're just gonna read next to the pool.
I thought maybe they were.
Well, we
gonna,
have to go
I
to our
thought maybe they
timeshare
were
place.
gonna.
Oh, that's right. You have that.
You know
timeshare
what
thing.
sometimes happens in Vegas.
Hookers?
Excuse me.
There better
I don't
not
know,
be any
Tara. I've never
hookers.
been to Vegas. Have you been to Vegas?
There's wedding. Yes, I've been to Vegas. My
Yeah, we're
aunt
getting
lives in
eloped.
Vegas.
So you've been married before?
No,
The Elvis one.
You know what'd be great? You know
just
what,
because
the
I've been to
Super Bowl's
Vegas
in
doesn't mean I
Vegas
got married.
this year.
Oh,
So
true.
we're
Yeah, and
gonna
I
go
think
watch
They
the
have those
Browns.
I think
little
the Browns are
chapels.
going.
We're gonna go watch the
I'm
Browns
telling
in
you, you
Vegas.
see they're dominating the wild card spot.
Browns are
That's
playing
what I told
really
my
well.
dad last night. Browns are going to the Super Bowl.
Browns
are?
are. It's going to be the ultimate dump. Browns going to the Super Bowl.
The ultimate
Put that
dump.
on a shirt. The ultimate dump.
Hey,
awesome.
they're playing really good football right now.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco.
I don't even like Joe Flacco,
He's
but
40, almost 40 years old, and he's playing better than the quarterback we have in. Well, all three of our quarterbacks in
mediocre
Pittsburgh.
Mason.
Yeah, for real.
It's
True
been
bitch.
bad. All right, that's it. Hey, don't. Last time we were on, I forgot to say, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget
You
to
did?
follow us. Yeah, I didn't do any of that stuff. I just said bye. I don't know what happened. It was just one of those things.
Was
Like, all right,
that
we're
the
out.
one when I was yawning?
I think it was. Don't forget to subscribe. We have a new episode every Monday. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Just Talking Out Loud. And if you're on Spotify, you can actually leave comments. And I'm hoping that Sarah and Zach can
We'll get you
help
Help
me
us
with
on
on
YouTube.
YouTube. They're going to help me get that started. And we really appreciate you guys. You guys will come back, right?
Yeah, this is fun.
All right.
Just
my
hire
dad.
Zach.
Yeah,
he'll run
well,
your
I can't
marketing.
afford
Yeah,
it.
if you can afford me.
I wish I could. It'd be like Rhett and Link, where they started this out of nowhere.
That'd be awesome.
Now they're
Yeah,
multi-millionaires.
I want to rewrite all of your descriptions. Not all of them.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Yeah, just some things.
I just throw it in there. I
I
don't.
know, just things you overlook here and there,
I don't put everything in there.
like periods and.
I put periods in there.
punctuation. And yeah, just some letters
All right.
getting flipped
You know
around.
what, Mr. Grammar? You do them then.
I will.
'Cause I'm
I
always
said
in a
I'll do
hurry.
'em.
We could chat GPT.
We'll chat GPT them.
Yeah, I was
way to
thinking
do
about
it.
doing that. Just throwing it in there, but I just.
No, most of your descriptions are great. I just noticed.
You lie, and that's fine.
Okay.
Just leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening. We're out.
Have a great week.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed today's show.